Hello, my name is Tally, and I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. So, welcome, Taurus. Hopefully, you're having a good day the day you come across this video. I'm just going to pull a couple cards here from the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So, what messages do we have for Taurus today? Too many. I'm feeling like this deck is, that's too many. Too many. It's like it's hard to handle or something right now. I don't know what that's about. What message do we have? Messages do we have for Taurus? Still too many cards. And I'm feeling impatient. Like I'm feeling like, hurry up, get out here already. Is that okay? I don't know. Okay. Finally, 2 cards, yay. It's a celebration time. Okay, and I'm gonna pull a couple from this deck. This is the, and that's too many. This is the round Mother Peace tarot deck. Okay, there's 2. And then we'll get a couple from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. So what message do we have for Taurus? Where's the first one? And there's the second one. All right. So, where should we start? I'm feeling like we should start here in the middle. So the first card here, we've got the King of Pentacles. And to clarify that, we have the Devil card in reverse. So maybe you've been, or somebody in this relationship has been sort of self-sabotaging and not even realize that maybe they're self-sabotaging a relationship. Maybe it's a relationship with a King of Pentacles, or maybe it's self-sabotaging some relationship where it's affecting the foundation of it, where it's getting down into the sort of roots of the relationship, and it's damaging all the way down there, or somebody did this within a relationship and it just, it doesn't feel good. Whatever happened that this person did, whatever action they took, it basically knocked down, like if you can imagine, I'm just seeing 4 big pillars in a house. This person just went and knocked down a couple of those big pillars that were holding up the entire house or the entire relationship, and they just just knocked them out and So like this house, probably caved, right? At least on that side. And so yeah, it's just it's not a good feeling anyways, those two cards. So the next two that I want to go to next is the Star card. And then to clarify the Star, we're getting the Three of Swords. So I feel like this is just talking about whoever wasn't self-sabotaging or sabotaging the relationship in some way. I feel like they broke somebody's heart by knocking out those two pillars. They created like heartbreak within the other person. And I feel like this is the other person right here trying to heal from the situation or what had happened. And one thing to note is like self-sabotaging. I want to say that they didn't purposely do it to hurt. And I don't know if this provides any comfort at all, considering it was probably a crappy situation. But I don't think this person, this king or this other person, intended on hurting the other person. I think they actually intended on hurting themselves in some ways. So maybe they didn't have the love for themselves, and so maybe they just didn't feel like they were worthy of a relationship, and so they did something to sort of like unknowingly sabotage it. Not saying, you need to take this person back by any means. I mean, it sounds like it's something pretty huge that happened, but maybe it might help you when it comes to healing from it, just to know that. And so the next cards that came out, we got the Hunger card. And to clarify that, we're getting the Pass. So maybe I feel this is the person who is healing from the situation. I feel like maybe they haven't quite gotten there yet. Like I just see in this card, this person is sort of standing here at the bottom of the ladder. They haven't crawled up the ladder into this sort of new this new way of being, this new life. Maybe they had to leave their old life, or they are leaving their old life. Maybe they haven't decided yet whether they're going to leave this foundation or not. But she's just like looking at this sort of, opportunity maybe, or this new place that she could go, while she's sort of sitting here, maybe healing from the situation with this person. I think the Hunger card says, deep down, I think this person wants this, to walk through this portal, to go through the gate and leave whatever this is, this relationship behind. I think that's what that's saying. But maybe they just haven't gotten there yet. Maybe they haven't finished healing yet from the situation. I think they just are wanting, as well, as to just not feel hurt anymore. Maybe they are having a hard time getting out of this, like feeling this darkness, this whatever this big event that happened created. Maybe they're just having a hard time healing from it and getting out of the darkness to enter the light. Maybe they're, even though they're really wanting it, they really want to stop feeling the hurt. Maybe they're just having a hard time, maybe finding the stairs to get out. or seeing the light in the situation. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Five of Cups. So I think that's just, you know, reiterating, you know, the part about potentially losing, or this, you know, this relationship being lost because of those foundational pieces being knocked out. At the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Nine of Wands in reverse. So maybe, you know, this person is maybe still open to the past. Whoever this is still open to the King of Pentacles, or is still talking with them. Maybe they haven't fully moved on, or, you know, said goodbye to it yet, I think is what that's saying. And then at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Resistance card, which to me maybe is just reiterating the, you know, not there yet, not, you know, wanting to move on from this situation yet, sort of resisting the change that needs to occur. I feel like it needs to occur. I think that's when you're going to get the growth in your life. That's when you're going to walk into the light, is when you leave it behind. And I mean, everybody knows their own situation, and ultimately it's our own decision whether we want to stay in a relationship or not. No one can make that decision for you. And, you know, even if you choose to be in the relationship or stay in it, you know, there's nothing wrong with that either, giving a relationship another shot. I would just say, you know, if you are planning on staying with this person and forgiving them for whatever, I mean, regardless, I mean, everybody should, you know, forgive for their own reasons, not for the other person. But I think that if you're going to stay with someone, like, you can't sort of like use it over their head, you know, for years and years. Like, remember when you knocked out those two pillars? You know, I think you have to be willing to just sort of move past it if you truly want to keep the relationship. Otherwise, if you can't move past it and you can't, you know, or if you feel like you wouldn't be able to forget, you know, and potentially bring it up over and over with this person, I think it might just create a toxic dynamic between you and them. So I guess it's really comes down to you and what do you want, and yeah, to just make a decision and heal and forgive yourself and this person. And yeah, so that's the message I'm getting for you today, Taurus. Sorry to hear that you are, if this is you, if this applies to your life, if you're going through this. And until next time, see you.